Hello. Guess who? Thank you for all 2 views last night. I really appreciate that. It's Rosh Hashanah. No, it's not. It's tomorrow night. But I don't know what's going on in Israel. They're halfway inside the world. But I think we're a day off. Because in the United States, we're still in the last crescent of the waxing moon, which means next 2 days there's not going to be a moon to be seen. And why am I saying this? I'm going to hit it hard and heavy tonight. Bob Jones is my dad. And he's not the bad Bob Jones that I knew. Oh, we won't go into that. But he taught me how to fight. Probably the only reason I'm still alive. And so I was thinking. So I took a nap. And I woke up, guess what's the term? Taliban. And trust me, there's no bonbon chocolate. And if you're a woman, or you have children that are daughters, well, so here goes. I'm going to lay it all out for you. Rosh Hashanah, 5782. Maybe it is a new moon over there, which is there's no light. And as you know, I don't do my research because I have a memory. And I have been through the most intensive Bible reading class I ever took. When I got out of college, I read every single version of the Bible. Because I was one of those on-call guys. I've forgotten the name of the photo studio. I did the phone room for a while. For $9.99 and only $9.99, you get, I don't know, a picture like this. You get 2 of them. You get 4 of them like this. You get 8 of them like that. And you get a little bitty one to put in your billfold. So when you go to Vietnam, you can remember what she looked like before you died. Or before she just enjoyed the freedom of America at the time. So, Shepherd's Rod's not coming out tonight. But my dad told me anybody can do a shepherd's rod. So I'm going to tell you this about 2 witnesses that sit on a high mountain. And they wait for tonight, the last sliver of the crescent moon. And they wait for the first glimmer of the new moon. And as soon as they see the light at Rosh Hashanah, they rush home to tell the elders, we've seen the light, it's coming back. And it's not tonight, it's tomorrow night. So we're a day off in history, and the question is it science? Is the earth slowed down? Or is it just Memorial Day tomorrow and everybody's taking the day off for a holiday? Put on your mask. Stand in a 3-hour line for gas. Go to the beach. If nobody pees in a swimming pool, I'm sure they don't do anything in the ocean, do they? Wow. That was a long, long time ago. So I don't have any words tonight. But I will on Tuesday morning. Because I just might be right. You know what the Rosh Hashanah means? It means preparations for a new year. You know what the Feast of Tabernacles is? It means the 10 days we just kind of hang out in tents and hope for the best. I don't know. You got any friends in New Orleans, Nashville, Charlotte, New York City? This weekend, they're all going to get rained on again. 100 degrees. You're my age. Fortunately, I am one of those who is a stubborn individual. I still try to do 50 push-ups within a week or two. And sit-ups. Can I have something to hold on to? But this is no joke, folks. I should probably put this on as an alert. But I'm not gonna. Nobody listens. They've never listened to me. And I'm gonna put this. I got into an argument with my yard guy. Because he just doesn't seem to understand what I want. And so it makes me think he wants to buy my property. So he does everything he can to totally make me look like a buffoon. Which is fine. But I'm not a god from India called a baboon. And 5782 is time to be building new tents. You never build a new tent unless you're planning on building a new house. So you live in your tent while you build a new house. You only build a new house because you see the end beginning. But one day you see the beginning will not end in your lifetime. This is the time of the beginning, the end, and the end of the beginning. So having said that, and we're almost 10 minutes in, I forgot to tell you. I can't post it, I don't know. You know, they always have, every 4 years, a portrait of the president. You're going to find this funny. Or you're going to cry for your children and everybody. The Clinton, Schumer, Biden, everybody believed with George Bush. Let's just go to war and go to Iraq. And then kind of slipped over the border to Afghanistan. And oh, about his picture. They showed the back of his head. What could that possibly mean? The man who turned his back on America. And where is Kamala Harris? I posted today somewhere. Did she just laugh herself out of the White House? She goes to Vietnam. She's zapped with a microwave. And who's heard from her? If anyone can send me a link that anybody has seen her since this whole Afghanistan thing has started again, I'd appreciate it. But you can't. There is a disease, and I'm not pointing the blame. You know, sometimes you just get sick. It just happens. She's always had an uncontrollable laughter when under stress. Look it up. What about Nancy Pelosi? So if I'm understanding this right, Biden, Kamala, Nancy Pelosi, before it all is over, maybe somebody who's in charge of some educational facility out in Montana who just happened to be the last in command now has access to the EMA, emergency broadcast something. I don't know. But if you're not paying attention to this, which now I know I'll have no subscribers, I'll have no views, and but those who have ears to hear, let them hear this. What'd you hear? You better be ready, especially if you're a woman. If you're afraid of your husband and your children dying because you taught in public schools, or you worked for a federal agency in Taboo, and they come in and they shoot you because you laid your guns down. Here is a question. Did your kids turn you in? Did your husband turn you in? And did they advise you to lay your guns down? And now poof, puff, puff. We don't have to deal with rebellious women anymore. Oh, trust me, I was married to one once. And I pray to God she's still not here. Because you see, this is thing been going on for a long, long time. And trust me, if you think by getting rounded up, shot, and you know what men do, Loon, and you don't fight back because you're afraid of losing your husband and your children who betrayed you. Oh, I guess this was a serious message. Sorry. I don't know. I should probably tell a joke or something. If I had one, I would. I do remember old Briar Robert. Old Briar Rabbit. Oh, those people come out and they make this garden so beautiful. Briar Rabbit, you'll love this place. Everything you want. As Mr. Fox. Salivated and got hungrier every day. Until the rabbits were gone.